Hello, welcome to Russell Hantz's podcast. Guess who I have with me today? I have Brandon. Brandon,
What's going on?
how you doing, man?
I've been doing pretty damn good, man.
You been doing good?
Yes, sir.
I ain't seen you in a while.
It's been a few years.
No,
I feel like it's been a while.
it ain't been that long. I seen you just the other day. So, I want to, I kind of want to get right into it because there was so much said about what happened on the island the day you got kicked off, and for the record, I was always, on your side when it comes to taking up for yourself. I know publicly I said the first time you played that I didn't agree the way you played. That's my personal opinion on anybody. If my own child would play and I didn't like the way they played, I would tell them. But the second time you played, I thought you were doing a pretty good job. And what happened? What happened? What exactly happened? When you poured out the rice, when you poured out the beans, what happened that day?
Well, it didn't start out just. It escalated. It started out with Phillip was disrespecting Brenda. But Phillip, when he talks to people, he doesn't necessarily care. His respect level isn't always there. I mean, I think of him as the guy in the room who's extremely outlandish. He doesn't have a filter. Extremely awkward to be around. But when he spoke to Brenda, it was over either food or fire. He spoke to her like a child, and she started crying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this happened before you poured out the rice?
A couple days before I poured out the rice and beans and all that drama happened.
Because I know you were trying to work with him in his mind.
Well, yeah, I was trying to work with him because if you didn't work with Phillip, he was so out there. He would purposely sabotage everything and anything that you had built, period. Like, he just didn't have, like I said, he had no filter.
Yeah.
The problem with Phillip was when he started talking to me personally, he didn't understand that I wasn't going to allow him to talk to me like a child. And I wasn't going to sit there and watch as he bullied other people. And maybe he didn't think he was doing that, but just because in your mind you think you're the boss doesn't necessarily make you the boss. So he talked to...
Do you felt like he was bullying you too? I mean, the way he was playing?
He wasn't bullying me until after the couple days. Really, it started, like I said...
But you felt like you were being bullied, like it was back in high school or something.
Yeah, I felt like if you didn't like this guy, you were outcast. I mean, if you didn't tolerate him, then you weren't tolerated yourself. Like, either you tolerated Phillip for the sake of the tribe, or you were looked at as, hey, man, we can't deal with him because he can't tolerate the guy that we don't... I mean, everybody wanted Phillip to go to the end of the game. Mm-hmm. Everyone will win with Phillip at the end of the game. He's not all there, I don't really think, to be honest with you. But when it came down to it, man, like I said, he disrespected Brenda, made her cry. I told him, am I allowed to say cuss words?
Yeah.
Oh, I pretty much told him.
Say it.
I told him to go fuck himself, pretty much.
Oh, you told him that before
all this happened? I said, don't talk to her. Actually, my specific words, verbatim, was, Phillip, shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Don't talk to her like that. And he ran like a little girl. I'm saying this metaphorically, but he ran to the producers and he said, if you don't get him off this show, I'm leaving. And the producers pulled us to the side and said, the cameraman pulled us aside and said, and the guys that were out there was like, guys, that's not how things work. All he said was, shut the fuck up, nut up. Anyway, he was forced to reconcile with me that day. That's why during the clip you see on CBS or YouTube or wherever you go to watch that fucking crazy episode was, hey, you tried to say you were sorry to me, and I apologize for saying shut the fuck up, Phillip. I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
Right.
Somebody stood up to you and made you feel like a little girl. That was the issue. The problem was his pride got hurt in front of everybody, and I was the guy that heard it. So that's where everything started. It was just right from the get-go. I wasn't.
So could you feel it escalating from then on? Could you feel just
absolutely. I'm very, very easygoing, man. You can ask any of my tribe mates. I was real cool. Andrea, we made friends, and everybody. Brendo, we'd go out there and we sit on the beach, and all of us. We were Eric. Everybody was just real. We were doing good in the challenges. It was a real surprise, but it escalated so fast because he had pushed things to the point to where the tribe felt like if you weren't with Phillip, he was going to just explode and everybody would fall apart. We were doing so good, everybody was just trying to keep it together. Hey, let's just deal with them, wait till the merge comes, everything's going to be fine. But I just wasn't down for that. I wasn't down for just being pushed over because the last season I had played, I was used to coach being running the shit. And, I got made fun of for that.
Yeah, so now they say it's one of the worst meltdowns in Survivor history. So was it a meltdown? Were you mad, or what happened? You poured out the rice, you poured out their beans. If you viewers, if you haven't seen this episode, you need to see it. All you got to do is Google greatest meltdown, and there it is.
I take pride in that.
Yeah. So, I mean, did anybody know you was about to do all that?
Well, like I said, a couple days before, producers were very aware that we had things going against each other. And right off the bat, I had made comments like, I feel Russell's blood running through my veins. Like, I was intense. I wanted to be, man, I got on that show wanting to be,
I hear you.
I wanted to be completely different, completely opposite, and maybe I took it too far. But I made camera crew and producers well aware of my intentions. I asked, hey, can I burn people's shit?
Wait, so
I asked permission. I asked permission, and I gave a heads up on this is what I'm going to do.
On pouring out the rice and beans?
Pouring out the rice and beans was premeditated a day before it happened.
Oh, you talked to production about doing that?
I talked to production. I ate food behind the tribe's back, which was not aired. I took mangoes and put them in my drawers, and I walked in the back of the jungle, and I fucking ate the shit out of the mangoes. Yeah. And then after that, and people wonder, where's our mangoes going? I'm thinking, yeah, this is badass. Right. They're gonna air this for sure. I'm just like my uncle. We're gonna build a dynasty.
Yeah.
And I literally focused on being a villain, being that person that was sneaky.
What they did was they went one direction. Once you got kicked out, that editing session went one direction, and it was not to like you, it was to hate you.
Well, I completely I completely understand. It's more entertaining for someone, it's funner to hate somebody than it is to like them. It's TV, but at the same time I'm thinking, man, you guys could have went with it. Hey, look, this guy was really trying to be a villain, and he just got caught doing it, and he didn't realize that the only reason that I blew up on Phillip is because he brought my kids into things.
Well, first, let's get back to when you poured out the rice and beans. How long did all that really happen? Like, how long was the madness? Was it just like we seen it, or was it a lot longer with them trying to calm you down? And you going at Phillip saying...
No, it literally was as long as the clip was long.
So it wasn't that long?
No, it was... They literally pulled another boat. They pulled two separate boats up.
Did Jeff come out there when that happened?
No, it wasn't even... Like I said, I was very well contained. They just said, hey, just come with us to this side of the island.
So you
just
thought
stay
everything
away
was
from...
okay?
I thought everything was fine. I thought it was going to be all right. The only issue that I have with the production side of things is... Man, it was the easiest going guy they had on that island. And I had that outburst. Like, I literally done everything they asked me to. I never one time disrespected production. Never one time. I was getting high-fived and, hey, man, thank you for being yourself. Immediately when I walked out, I thought, man, I did a good thing. It was great. And I looked at Jeff and I said, Jeff, I'm doing this.
The rice and beans. Was production okay with it? Did you think everything was okay?
Everything was fine. I thought everything was fine. It didn't escalate until it got to tribal council, which wasn't really tribal council. It was just a challenge we were going to.
Right.
So I thought everything was fine up until this point. I got there, and to hear him talking, I'm definitely going to tell the truth. The only reason I stepped off my mat was to just tell the other tribe the truth. Say, hey, this was happening. Nobody informed me. Hey, this is the end of the road for you. This is where you're going to go home.
Do you think it happened like Jeff decided right there, okay, you know what, we're going to do tribal right here, or he already had that in his mind?
I'm pretty sure he had an idea. I didn't.
Before y'all even did the challenge?
I'm almost positive. Jeff, not very much.
I mean, how is they
him.
treating you in the, you go to the little tent and you wait for the challenge and you wait for them to set everything
like
up?
Like a gold. Like, those guys were awesome. I respected
So while
them.
You was getting mic'd up,
they gave me a
separate
tent. They completely gave me a separate tent.
So something was wrong then.
Yeah,
because if they gave you, they
just didn't want.
Wait, they gave you a separate tent before the challenge even started.
Before the challenge.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it was going down then.
The whole idea was, I wanted to stand up for myself. I didn't want to leave the game. I mean, I may have been checked out at certain points, but I didn't really want to leave the game. It's just, it put me into a point in a position where I was just like, I can't deal with this guy. This guy, no matter what, he had already went to the producers.
Why didn't you do the challenge by yourself?
Look,
that's my question. They want to kick you out, they're gonna have to beat you.
Yeah, well, now that hindsight's 2020. I don't know. I didn't think about it.
I'd have been
at
like,
the time.
You know what? Okay, but you're gonna beat me. I'll do it by myself. If all y'all want to quit, y'all quit. I'll do it by myself.
I wasn't really thinking about that, man. Everything was kind of chaotic.
Okay, now we're at where Jeff grabs you, pulls you to the side. Now what happens? Then you and Phillip start having a confrontation.
Well, it lasted a long time.
Oh, that lasted way
and a lot of things that I said, you could tell even in editing, that super clippy. It was, you heard my voice and then you heard him respond. It was a lot of dialogue.
Anything happened that was said there that you wish they would have aired more?
I wish they would have aired the fact that I was trying to be a competitor. I wasn't this out crazy, blowing up on people. I was a competitor. Every challenge, they couldn't have done what they done without me. I was the strongest player aside from Malcolm. That's all they had was me and Malcolm as far as strength is concerned. There were challenges to where literally Phillip was so fucking annoying that he would just start hollering random shit to try and get the other tribe. He was fucking us up. Yeah. And he was thinking it was helping. And then he'd get mad when we win a challenge because he didn't feel like he got credit, and he just wanted to talk about, the only reason we won this challenge is because of me. No, dude, you're fucking retarded. No, excuse me for not being his PC, but I just wanted to tell him.
So when Jeff was holding you, at any point in time, because I know you, and I know you're an athlete and boxed, really good boxer in your younger years. I'm sitting there watching and I'm happy that you're taking up for yourself. And I'm also thinking, if Brandon wants to get to him, he can get to him. Jeff had you by the shoulders, holding you. So,
Jeff I could feel his tension, bro. I could feel that he was practically whispering in my ear. And we'd shut down. Hold on for a second.
Whispering sweet nothings into my ear.
Are we going to be all right? I said, yeah, man, calm down. You all right? You ain't never been in a fight before? I was thinking to myself, Jeff, come on, man. Where did you go up?
This is just a fight, brother. This is just a fight. We'll shake hands after.
I was like, hey, reality TV is a little bit soft because this shit is crazy.
You need to go on MTV if you want to fight.
Obviously. But it just got to the point to where, I told Jeff numerous times I had to comfort him. He thought he was comforting me, but I was like, Jeff, this is fine, bro. Just relax. This is just natural reaction when somebody blows up on your kids and starts talking smack on your kids. That's the natural reaction for a human being. Right. And what's problem is human nature is to find. Well, I will say this. Look, they were worried about me being violent. There was no intentions in my body to be violent with Phillip. The only problem I had was whenever he brought up my children. My children mean a lot to me. A lot to me. And like any normal father, if you bring something upon someone's kids who didn't even have a chance to defend themselves, doesn't have a chance to even be there, he don't even know him from Adam. He don't know my situation. My Aunt Melanie was never babysitting my kids.
No.
He wasn't even involved. I don't know where the fuck he got that from.
I don't know either.
It was just random. It was some garbage that needed to be addressed, and he needs to learn.
He
Look,
must have studied us before the game started.
it sounds like he's a stalker. And you know what's funny is, man, dude, I talked to Phillip, I want to say about a year ago, on the phone after, it was 3.5 years past since that season of Survivor. I said, man, is everything all right? It's like, that didn't go down like that. And he's like, well, Brandon, this let me tell you how this works. And he's just trying to fucking tell me how publicity works and how I need to run with it and I need to do this and just trying to teach me how to do. And I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. People think we're both stupid, and you're sitting over here. You think that you're cool from this whole situation. You got punked out on national television, and you look retarded. And I'm literally the one who punked you out, and I feel like I've got something to say sorry about. Like, this is ridiculous. Right. I said my sorry. I said, hey man, how can we fix this? Let's get back on Survivor, dude. Let's make this work. And he's like, well, I'll have my manager contact you. I'm like, Phillip, fuck. All right, bro.
So now there's something that I know that I never told you. This guy, I'm not going to say any names, but a lot of the listeners, especially if they're super fans or maybe definitely the cast, some of the cast, know this guy. It's a guy that I'm going to tell you where he works. He worked for People magazine. He threw a few people under the bus, and because of that, I'm going to throw him under the bus. That's how this works in life. So he called me one day, and he told me that he specifically asked Jeff Probst if you will ever play Survivor again. And Jeff said, off the record, to him that works at People, no, he'll never play again. Now, that to me, that's a little crazy. It's crazy because you have an extreme personality that they can't handle. The Hantz family has an extreme personality that they really can't. They think they can't handle me and you. They should have couldn't handle Melanie.
Oh shit.
That's my sister.
I'd send some prayers their way for that.
Yeah, so it's like I don't really understand that, because then you have people like Coach and Phillip and Debbie that plays that clearly
Johnny Fairplay.
Yeah, that
Holy
clearly
shit.
feel like something's wrong. Maybe they know nothing's wrong with you. They just think that you're a little aggressive. And like you just said, Jeff probably never been in a fight in his life.
Let me cut this real easy. And reality TV ain't made for real people. Mm-hmm. It ain't made for people who really have real feelings and strong feelings and real personalities. That's entertainment. I want to be entertained. I don't want to sit here and every time I watch a fucking reality show, I'm sitting there going, man, that's funny how everybody and their mama thinks this is real, but clearly scripted. Ain't nothing come out of my mouth.
But
ever.
Survivor is real when it comes to
the turmoil, all the
suffering,
all that's real. But when it comes to the editing part of things, look, I get it. You only have a certain amount of time. You can't fit a whole, 30 fucking 9 days.
Yeah, like on my last podcast, I said sometimes you'll see maybe a winner or maybe somebody did very well make a move, but it wasn't even their move. Like somebody else might have made that move, but you didn't get to see that. They edited it in to where you only seen the winner make the move because that's how it's supposed to be. The winner's supposed to make
This is what I'm disappointed. And as far as Jeff is concerned, man, I love that guy. We sat in the truck afterwards and we talked it up. And, he said, I really appreciate you done with what you've done for the show. And, I said, Jeff, I ain't made for this game. I'm too real for this game. And he said, yeah, no, I completely understand. Anything you want, man. I was like, maybe some ice cream and McDonald's. That's it at this point, But it's in the heat of the moment. People don't understand, man. You're starving. You miss your family. I was 20 years old. I'm 25 years old, bro. About to be 26 years old. I was 20 years old. You're asking a kid.
Do you think you could play now?
As far as my self-control is concerned, absolutely.
And
ask me how many times I've been arrested for beating somebody up randomly in my life. I'm gonna tell you 0.
How many times?
Look it up. Look me up, bro. I mean, as far
You
as
have a mugshot.
I mean, I got mug shots, but they were Capious Awards, all right. I just didn't pay my tickets, but
Right.
but no, I mean, people have this idea of me that I'm I'm an aggressive person when I have to be. If somebody's hurting my kids, you're gonna see an aggressive side of me. If someone's talking shit to my kids, yeah, you're gonna see an aggressive side of me. You can't expect that from anybody else. I mean, you can't expect something like that not to happen with a normal fucking human being. It's just silly.
Well, a lot of people don't understand the southern aspect of things too. You know, we don't let people push us around. It's in the South. Usually, it's already like that, and you add that to the Hantz family, then you're gonna get to where it's just not gonna happen. You know, I asked Jeff one time. I said, because he clearly said that he would, he doesn't want to have a beer with me, and but then I was like, okay, well, you might want to have a beer with me, like just me and you. But if you were having a beer and somebody was fucking with you, would you want me there? He said, definitely.
See, to me, that's so fucked up, man. The reason I think that's wrong is because, it's in your convenience, If you like me, you like me. Don't like me for a particular moment or reason in your life. Like me for all of me, and don't expect me not to give you excitement when it comes to things that I think a normal person should be excited about. You know why Jeff's kids don't get talked about? Because he doesn't put them out there like that. He's not open with it. His family's not out there in the public. He doesn't, he may not have been through the things I've been through with my kids, man. It's got rough in life. Yeah. Life hasn't been easy for me. And none of my family. So, yeah, you're going to get real shit because we've been through real things. We're not this cookie-cutter family that is the stereotype of the American family. That's not us. We're real people.
I just don't think it's fair. I mean, I don't think it's fair that any of us, including Willie that was on Big Brother that got kicked off, that was bullshit. Like, he gets kicked off. That wasn't no head. He was pushing the dude away because the dude came up. He came up bucked up to him, and Willie kind of pushed him with his shoulder.
This is the perfect example of production, perfect example of just people in general on TV. You fucking stick your finger in a lion's cage, and it's hungry. You stick your finger in it, it bites you, and you fucking put the lion down. Bitch, you shouldn't have put your hand in the cage in the first place. Don't tease somebody if you don't want that reaction. Oh, we didn't want that reaction. We wanted a different one. Well, use common sense, man.
Yeah, we're gonna put this 20-year-old Hantz out here and starve him to death, and put this guy named Phillip with him. And for the record, I don't have nothing against Phillip. I mean, do you really have something?
No, man. I laugh at the guy. I think he's hilarious. I think he's funny. But I wouldn't have a beer with him.
Right. You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't have a beer with him.
I don't believe it.
I'd have a beer with him. I know
you would. Because, what is it? Because the most forgiving family that's ever played that show is the Hantz family. That's another thing that we don't get credit for.
And he didn't call me and say, I'm sorry for talking about your babies. I called the man that talked about my babies and said, I'm sorry for blowing up on you for talking about my kids. That's how stupid it is. I've got it. It's okay, though, because there was nothing for my conscience to be not clean about. I literally didn't expect none of that. I literally gave production exactly what I told him I was going to do. I explained to him, hey, this is what's going to happen. I'm literally probably going to throw out the rice and beans. I didn't know in what fashion. But I feel like I did it in a very classy manner. He said...
I thought it was pretty classy. I thought the way you did it was
He started talking shit. I said, okay, well, it's time. And
it's
literally...
funny how Eric tried to stop you for a second there, and then then you turned towards him, and he jumps backwards like you're about to pop him.
No, it's just a natural reaction. I was just like, hey, bro, get off me.
I knew you wasn't about to.
Eric was my boy. He still is my boy. Yeah. I mean, we haven't talked in 5 years, but we're close. We're pretty close.
Yeah. Hey, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inside because I got 4%. I gotta plug up my computer. I'll be right back.
Look, all I'm saying is, man, I'm entertaining because I'm real, and the honest truth about the whole situation is I gave a heads up to your production crew. Jeff knows this. I explained everything to production. I explained, hey, this is what I intend on doing. Yeah, of course, the reaction at Tribal Council or the challenge, whatever you want to call it, was completely out of nowhere. but he touched and pulled some heartstrings that I think shouldn't even be allowed to been aired. Number one, that was embarrassing once already. You seen my reaction, and clearly you don't give a fuck about how I feel by airing it to the whole world. They knew that the dramatic parts of the tribal council, the dramatic parts, the stuff that's going to appeal more to people is drama. And if I'm Jeff Probst, I'm thinking, hell yeah, we're going to invite Brandon back to Survivor because he's going to create what people like to watch, and that's drama.
Think you're going to hurt someone.
Ain't nobody hurt nobody. Like I said, look up my
you
record.
Played twice.
How many people did I hurt in those 2 seasons?
That's what I like to say, man.
I like percentages.
That's what I say, because a lot of people even like to say that I'll never play again. And I'm like, look, I played 3 times under all extreme circumstances. So, you know, that's it. I mean, I did what I did. I never hurt anybody.
He didn't. He honestly didn't. And I think even with my Uncle Willie, I think people were missing out on the potential they have in the Hantz family. Well, they're not just missed out. They missed out on what I'm saying is you have an opportunity to capitalize on what is here before anybody dies or anything happens drastically that could really alter the state of the Hantz family. I suggest you capitalize on situations.
Are you appealing to play again, Brandon?
Jeff, I want to let you know something.
Tell Jeff he's listening.
I'm 25. I can drink, son. Would you have a beer with me?
That is your invitation, Jeff.
Or would you rather me be there if you were getting picked on by Phillip? Because clearly I got that covered. No, but this is the thing, and people always stress about the massage. Jeff was more nervous than I think anybody in the whole situation because...
Well, Jeff wants a good show. He's a tender guy. He doesn't want nobody to get hurt. He's a sensitive guy.
Oh, the amount of shit Coach talked about Jeff Probst. Can we talk about that?
You can talk whatever you want.
No, well, because supposedly... Oh, Coach, by the way, you can suck my dick, bud.
You don't like Coach either?
No, I can't stand that sack of shit. Because he fed me so much. You fed a 19-year-old kid who had a family and kids garbage, and it fucked me up. You're a piece of garbage. You suck nuts as a human being. You didn't even talk to me afterward. So you're welcome for the $100,000 I gave you, you piece of garbage.
So do you think that you had a problem more with Coach or Phillip?
Ooh, I think the Coach.
Really?
Oh, most definitely Coach. I think because Coach knew what he was doing. Phillip...
Didn't y'all have little prayer things?
Dude, that was harsh.
Dude,
giving somebody...
Let me tell you something what I did. Let me tell you what I did when it comes to that. Brandon knows what type of religious family I come from. I know my relationship between me and my God. That's my business. The things that I don't bring, is prayer or, my relationship with God. Even though I did use the cross thing, that wasn't, to me, you would see how I would step away from prayer or anything like that. And believe me, I prayed every single day out there. But it was by myself. It was in closed doors, by myself, my own business, with my God, with my relationship with Him. Not with you, the viewers, and not with anybody else. And I think... Because, I knew I was going to be an aggressive player, and I didn't want to do something crazy aggressive, and then everybody said, "Oh, he acts like a Christian," because that's what it is. Christians, they get that name, they get that bad name, and then all of a sudden they say they're going to, be a Christian and do this and that, and all of a sudden they stabbing somebody in the back.
I think it's garbage. I think it's a mockery. I think that if it was an accident or if I just think the fact that he let it go on for so long and then it was never even apologetic. He was actually mad at me that I went back to Ponderosa because Ponderosa is where you win the game. Ponderosa is when you lose or you win. There's I went to Ponderosa and I was talked to Coach. I think actually if you want to make it fair, you separate everybody until the last day.
It's a flaw. It's a flaw in the system. If you want to know where the flaw in the system falls, it's in Ponderosa. They sit there and they make their decision. They make their decision. They're pissed off at that one person, and everybody gets to gang up on that person when he's not even there.
Guess what I did, Coach? Everybody wanted to give you $1 million. Can you imagine the amount of money you would have right now? And I got there, and I cried to him, bitch.
Are you
And I
saying
ate
that you-
a lot of stuff.
Are you saying that
Oh,
you
I
fixed it?
make sure you lost $1 million.
Wait.
I hope I'm not
Wait a
under
second.
contract with some
You're
CBS
you're
because I'm
No.
not.
So are you trying to say you fixed it? You fixed it where Coach would have won without
I
you.
fixed
If
that
you would've
shit
went to
like the
Ponderosa.
fucking Olympics, son. You lost. You're North Korea. I'm America. You lost. I won that game. You lost every bit of it. Dude, you don't understand how many people, even Ozzy, my boy, he wanted to just give it to you. And I couldn't have it.
So Ozzy wanted to vote for Coach.
He may have voted for Coach. I got high as a kite, son. And after not eating for that many days, bruh, I was high for a long time. And I used every bit of that high to just smash Coach into the dirt.
Did you really do that?
I literally
Give me
got
one-
off the truck.
give
off
me-
the truck.
give me
I stepped off
one-
and I said, he done me bad, guys.
Give me one discussion
They
where
always
it
like-
touched everybody that you said negative about Coach. Act like you're talking
Alright.
to the cast members.
Guys, I put my trust in him and told him about my family. And, we prayed a lot and he just shared a lot of... He was just like a brother. Fuck that dude. Let's not vote for him.
That's how it went down. Just like that.
And he's lost. And he told me before I left, he goes, man, don't. And he didn't talk to me in Ponderosa. When his punk ass got there, I was like, hey, what's going on? He's like, Brandon, come on, man. I was like, man.
So you were his Laura, because Laura did that to me for season 19.
Oh, I was his Laura. I lured the fuck out of that guy. Well, she's a nice girl. I mean, in real life. I mean, Coach is, I'd shake his hand. I'd have a beer with him, but he knows how I feel about him. He knows the simple fact of the matter is he had a lot to do with the way that he knew what I was doing for the Cuban kid. What was his name?
The Cuban Crisis.
The Cuban Crisis.
was in
Albert.
1961,
Albert Estrada.
I
By the
think.
way, Albert, dude, you're fucking ugly. Just
Oh,
your looks.
Albert's the one you shouldn't.
I just want to let you know, bro. You're not that attractive.
Don't talk
as
about
a
people's
person.
physical
I'm
appearance, Brandon. That's
talking
bullying.
about you, Albert. You look like shit.
That's bullying.
No,
You
the
can't
reason
bully
why.
like that.
No, he's just cocky, and he's always posting on his Facebook.
yeah, he's
him and
cocky.
poker and all that stuff.
Ain't
He made
no
it
way
to
he's
this
some poker
table.
champ.
He's supposed to be a poker champ. It looked like y'all were at fucking Kinko's, and y'all were. I didn't see any lights. It looked like y'all
Lights
set
on the
up
table,
a
just
big
set
ass
up.
Kinko's
Bring
warehouse.
the chips.
Guys, gather around. Put this stack of Monopoly money on the table. Make it look big. No. Anyway, I probably dislike Albert more than I dislike any of them.
Wow.
Yeah, because honestly, you should have gave me back my idol, man. Like, that wasn't cool, cuz.
Wow.
I gave it to you. Jeff, literally, which y'all didn't see, Jeff said, Albert, why don't you just give it back to him? Jeff knew what was going down. The man's smart. He's extremely
want you to go.
intelligent. He
Jeff,
did
he didn't
not
want you
want
to
me to go. He understood. He felt me. He knew I was doing things genuine. I think Jeff does.
When you went and played, I was like, when Sean came back, I was in Destin, Florida, and Sean called and it's like, Brandon, they're in control of this game. So I was, I went to survivor mode. I'm like, dang, he's in control. Because one thing about me, I helped you get on Survivor.
Absolutely.
I helped Willie get on Big Brother. I tried to get Mom on the cooking.
Just couldn't handle
chef.
that personality.
Mama would have did amazing. They made a huge mistake.
Yeah, she'd have made
But-
Paula Dean look like a
Oh,
little hoe.
they made a huge mistake by not picking her. And Willie and Brian, biggest
That's
loser.
stupid. They fucked up on that one big
Again,
time.
you just messed up on two that you probably would have liked. I know you'd have liked more than any of us. My mom and my brother Brian. And when I was talking with Krista, remember her? I can remember her telling me one time, she was like, "You're so not selfish. You want what's best for everybody." She's like, "That's not normal that someone would want best for other people and not be jealous. Look, when I found out you was in control, you and Coach, that's what I heard. When I found out y'all was in control, I was like, hell yes.
You know what Coach told me?
If you would have won, then I would have been happy for you.
Coach told me that he had a vendetta with you, that you crushed him.
Of course he does.
The way that and he had a vendetta with Jeff. And you know what he told me, Jeff, if you're listening? He told me specifically, and I called him out on it. It was funny because after the show went over, who did him and Jeff date or like or whatever?
None of them. Jeff wouldn't date the same person that Coach would date.
No, but who did he dated one? He dated the survivor.
Jeff dated someone from there.
Yeah, the dark-headed chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Coach
We don't have
told
to say
me
her name.
we don't have to say her name, but she's dark-headed and she's dark-headed. Look for that one. In all the seasons, she's got the one with the dark hair.
Cutie.
She's cool as hell, man. I know her personally, and I just don't remember her name.
Tell me.
So pretty much what was happened was Coach told me Jeff got jealous because he liked her. She liked him.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Wait.
Coach, I'm thinking Coach.
Coach told you.
Coach told me that Jeff had a personal problem with him, and the only reason he's back on this show is because of the simple facts that he was good entertainment and that Mark was just calling the shots and just pretty much said, sit down, son. We're bringing Coach back. Even though he stole your girlfriend, we're just going to bring him back, which is complete bullshit because Jeff's got swagger. That's one thing I know. He's got swagger.
Let me tell you a story about that.
You've got swagger, Jeff.
I tell you a story. I don't believe that for 1 second because one time when, I let all this shit get the best of me. I was dating beautiful women, doing my thing, just going crazy at first. You've seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot which season it was, but when Jeff just met his now wife, which last name is Russell, just saying.
Shit. She's a really nice girl.
No, but she is. Seems like a sweet person. But I went up to him, and I was just playing around like I usually do, and I said, Jeff, don't make me take your girl from you. And Jeff's like, do it. If you can do it, do it. Straight up. So that theory doesn't work.
You know what's crazy is
he's like, there
not
she is.
Intimidated.
He's like, there she is. Go do it.
He's a baller, bro.
Yeah, so
Jeff,
I'm like,
you've got swagger. I can't say this enough, but there's something about you,
like,
and you're in shape all the time, and you're
Listen.
old as dirt, but you're in shape, son.
That's all Photoshop.
I felt his hands. His hands are really conditioned.
So when he did that, when he was like, do it, I was like, I ain't gonna mess with this man's woman, because I was just joking to begin with.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, if you think you can get her, go get her. So that theory, that's bullcrap.
Coach would have told her a story about him in the fucking Brazilian jungles and got captured by pygmies and everything else. Fucking, you're an idiot. I'm just gonna throw that out there, and then he's gonna.
So what if we played again? Me and you went out there.
Okay.
And Coach was out there, and Phillip was out there.
I tell you what, look, this is what would happen. They would want to get rid of us immediately. That's the thing, is we probably wouldn't. Realistically, we wouldn't last that long if they were smart.
Her name is Julie.
If they
Berry,
weren't playing, if they weren't,
Julie.
Julie, yeah, the dark-headed girl named Julie. That's the one.
She's gonna love that we're talking about.
No,
her.
this is what happened.
Sweetie.
She's
always
really cool.
in some different country too.
No, so is Eliza. Eliza and
They
me are
both are. They're like in
Instagram
different
friends.
countries.
Eliza's
All these
awesome, man. By the way,
beautiful
Eliza,
countries.
shout out to you and your travels. But long story short, I feel like, Coach, you're an idiot, and I think there's no way you would have
played with them.
Oh, okay. Could we play? Absolutely. I think that we could play with them. Why? Because
they play with us?
I think that they would cause ruckus. I think if a producer would have called Phillip and says, "Hey, Russell and Brandon are going to be on the season of Survivor. Would you like to join?" He'd say, "Let me speak to my manager." He'd go and call his mama, and it'd say, "Hey, mama, Brandon's playing. And, sweetie, you don't want none of that." Honestly, I wouldn't even care. I think he's a cool cat. I don't mind
You
him.
think who?
I think Phillip's a cool cat.
What
He's just,
personality are you going into?
just a great guy. I'm trying to be PC. It's not.
Gotta be nice.
Okay.
Nice. Gotta be sweet.
No, he's different. I'll say that. But look, this is the way I look at him. People who have problems, mental problems, they don't have a choice.
You don't know that, Brandon.
But I'm saying they don't have a choice. Let's talk about Andrea.
Oh yeah.
You
let's talk
know,
about her for a
Andrea
second.
was really cool. She has her ways. She has that little, that way.
You think she's
That's Survivor
pretty?
for her. Andrea?
I don't think she's
No,
pretty.
no, not it. I can't. No.
I mean, I'm just saying,
she's
guys.
a-
I'm not
she's
trying
a
to be
girl.
mean to
I
anybody
mean-
right now. I'm just saying, I don't think she's
No.
on my
I don't think she-
scale of
No.
datingness.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, but I can see how
I'm
someone
happily
else.
together with someone right now. Shout out to baby mama. Love you.
So I can see how someone else would think Andrea is a 10. I could see how someone else would see that. She's just not my style.
Yeah, but when you ask Kermit the Frog if his qualities of a woman are,
'Cause
or
he did
he's
like-
good,
He did like.
his piggy.
Yeah, he did. That was his.
That's
thing.
actually a pretty good example of the way she looks, kinda.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Please.
Andrew, you're awesome, man. I think she is just about
By
as
the way, she's a game
entertaining.
changer.
It is a drying wall of paint.
She's a game changer.
That's what I'm saying. I think as far as entertainment is concerned, I think you could probably get better entertainment from looking at a
Just put the camera on a
picture in an art gallery.
Just,
You don't know what you're looking at, but it's just extremely
like-
entertaining. What is
It's kind of
that?
like, dude. They have a lot like that this season.
Oh.
Sarah,
Look,
they got a girl on there.
Next time you
know
decide to
Sarah?
watch Survivor-
Look, I'm gonna bring up.
I know a lot of Sarah's. What were we talking about? Survivor?
Look, I'm gonna bring up some pictures.
I
from
literally
this
do
season.
not watch Survivor.
He seriously does not watch. So
I didn't watch it
what
before
makes
I
it
played.
better? It makes it way better when we talk to him. So when y'all bring back people, so I'm gonna bring up.
Shout out to Ozorka. Thank you for your containers.
Survivor.
20-ounce containers.
Survivor game changers. I'm gonna bring up some pictures, and I'm gonna show them to Brandon. I'm gonna go each one and tell me if you know who they are. See that guy right there?
Yeah, man.
It does look like y'all man.
Shout out to
His
Yao
name
Man.
is-
I miss you.
His name is Ty.
Okay.
That one, you know that one.
Okay, no.
Debbie.
Okay. Oh, that's Laura's daughter. That's Laura's
That's
daughter.
what I call her.
That's not Laura's daughter?
That's what I call her.
Oh, just
Laura's
like Russell's
daughter.
nephew. I wonder how that started.
Laura's daughter.
Let's not call anybody by their real name. Let's
Laura's
just find a
daughter.
family member and call him that.
That's Laura's daughter.
Is that Malcolm? Why? How is he a game changer?
That's Malcolm's own Game Changers.
I don't understand.
He changed the game forever.
How?
And here I sit. Here I sit. Tell the audience.
Guys,
what
I
you
don't
thought.
understand what's going on right now.
Tell the audience what you
I
thought.
feel like
No. Tell the audience what you
Oh
thought.
no.
when you heard-
I literally do not watch Survivor. Keep up with Survivor. I
When you
was on
heard-
Facebook, and I even seen a post of Game Changers. First thing that come to my mind, well, my Uncle Russell's back on TV again. Literally, after about 1 million comments of trying to find his name, I couldn't even find it. I finally found somebody.
Her name is Michaela.
That's about right.
It's another Michaela.
Oh, is that Ozzy? Now that's a game changer. That's the one,
exactly.
that is literally the
Ozzy.
only game changer I found. Ozzy, I love you, brother. Much love.
Ozzy is a
I
game
miss
changer.
doing all that cocaine with you in Las Vegas.
You did not do cocaine with Ozzy.
What?
Look,
He
him.
did a lot of cocaine. I don't know him. He looks like a
Tony, he's the
police
one that
officer
played
or something.
He's a police officer.
No way.
Yes.
How do you call that? I
You
don't
just
know
called
this
that.
guy. I don't even know.
Just
him.
called that. Chorzan.
Troy Zan, okay, I could see that.
Chorzan's okay. Look.
Yeah, that's a
Sandra.
game changer, though.
She
You
is a
gotta
game
give her
changer.
that. She's
Yeah,
won
yeah.
1,000 times already.
She's a game changer.
Love you, Sandra. Where's Boston Rob?
There's no Boston Rob.
I'm giving you creds, but you should probably be on there.
There's no Russell.
Where the fuck is Caleb doing out there?
Who
He
is
just
this?
played. He passed out on the water.
Passed out on the water.
Bro, you're not a game changer. You got a nice body, though, homie. Just saying.
Just
That's
so
why you're on Survivor.
real. Oh, Brad Culpepper.
Is that? He did nothing. You're a baseball player.
No, he's a football player.
You're a football player. See how much? I thought it was a baseball player.
No, he plays football.
Still?
He played. His boys play now. They're pretty good though. This girl, Haley's her name.
Not exactly sure.
Have you
who
ever
she is.
seen her before in your life?
I see her abs. But that's about it. She got some strong abs.
Nobody knows.
She actually looks better than Caleb, to be honest.
Nobody
with you.
knows who she is. No,
They look like
Caleb-
a good couple, honestly.
Caleb and her.
Yeah.
Caleb gained weight for this. This isn't his normal body.
Well, yeah, because
You can tell.
he's tired of passing out on the fucking beach.
That's exactly right.
He got on there fucking
Here's
straight
Zeke.
up
Here's
lean as
Zeke.
all get out.
There's Zeke.
First day, come out, cut his shit.
Cut
Dumb.
as
That's
fuck.
retarded.
Ripped up like he's going to a show.
Hey, you did well. Until you passed
JT,
out.
the one that did.
Now hey, JT, by the way, I beat your record. Remember that one time I beat your record? I still have it, bud.
That one
Just
time
throwing
at
that.
band camp.
That one time.
This tall girl here.
I don't know her.
Don't know her.
No. She
there's
looks like she's like a
Andrea.
college chick or something, some Longhorns alumni.
Oh, there's
Is that Sophie?
no Sarah.
That's Sophie's twin. By the way, Sophie, you're a game changer. You might as well be on here.
Sarah.
So I will say a good.
She's a game changer. Sorry.
Are you kidding?
No, this one. You don't know her. I played with her.
She legit?
She's legit.
Oh no!
Suri,
Did
she
I
can
meet
play
her
that
at
game.
a event?
She's cool as fuck too.
I love
This
you,
one's-
Suri. I'm sorry.
This one here.
Who's the guy in the
This
purple?
one's her name is Debbie.
I don't really care about that.
That's the one that
Who's the Barney looking dude in the freaking purple shirt?
hold on, let me find his name.
You know what? Let me just make this.
That's the one that
As
brought out
not being a
Zeke.
Survivor fan, I want to say I've never seen this many people I can't recognize in a group photo. in my life. I've been at reunions. I don't know nobody, and I can kind of guess who they are. This is
Go
Survivor.
through that real quick.
Okay,
Who do you know?
I
there?
know Caleb because he passed out.
That was a good episode, though.
I
It was
know
a good episode.
this football player. I
No, it's
mean,
baseball.
baseball player.
No football.
Well, whatever. The really ripped chick that looks like Tangled, you
Who?
know, the Disney character.
Oh, that's Haley.
And then your girl, your
oh.
favorite.
No, look. Jeff said she's one of the sexiest that ever played the game.
Jeff, bro, you've got swagger. I will pump him up. Tarzan, whatever, Tarzan.
Tarzan's
Oh, Andrea gained some weight, son. God,
man, that's mean. I wouldn't
She
even
ch-
say that. So
You
mean.
lie. She gained
mean.
some, dog. She gained some weight.
You can't say that about people.
Congratulations on your baby.
Oh, that's not
I want to say, this country dude. What's his name again? The one I beat that record
that's
that one
JT.
time. JT, your bot is funny. I mean, you're just funny looking. That actually, to be honest with you, the
Oh
Longhorns
no,
alumni.
she
She looks like a survivor.
But she's 7 foot tall.
Well, Ozzy, bruh, I will say, you're probably one of the
Ozzy does
coolest.
Not do drugs.
One of the coolest people I've ever met. Laid back, chill. One of the coolest guys I've ever had the pleasure of meeting on Survivor. You stand and pose fucking weird, bro.
Look at him.
It's like the Legend of Zorro.
No, he looks like the most interesting man.
Oh, that's what it is.
The new one.
You've got swagger. And I tell you, light skin's pretty cool looking. She's cool.
Who?
This one.
Oh yeah. Oh, she got a nice little body, but she always kicks everything when she's mad. Michaela, she kicks it. She punches stuff.
Michaela, I just want to say off the record, I'm sorry.
Which Michaela we're talking about?
The first one.
The only one. I'm just saying.
Michaela, honestly, I just wanted to say that everything that I said was very, very clipped, and half of that shit I was not. That
No,
was
you didn't
that
do
was
that.
such bullshit.
You didn't do that.
That was not even accurate.
They had you.
They had literally, I could be staring at the sun or staring into the abyss, and they'd have me looking straight at her cleavage, eating a fruit. Can you believe that?
She's married now. She left me.
I don't.
She left me, married some
Is it
rich
baseball
bar
player?
owner.
Oh, it's a bar owner.
I don't know what he is.
Free drinks. You're perfect. You're
Forever.
The last time I seen Michaela, she was so actually she was with you in Florida. Homegirl had her face looked like Snooki.
No.
Bruh.
What?
She looked like, and the reason I knew she was drunk is because she was like, "Hey, Brandon, what's going on? How are you?" I was like, "I'm great. It's good to see you." Malcolm, I don't know how people think you're attractive, dude. I mean, you got long hair, and one of those.
Malcolm he was gone early.
Good for you, bud. Good for you. Laura's daughter. My condolences.
That's so funny.
I don't
call her the
understand
same
why
thing.
she's a game changer, though. What made her Did she vote out her mama or something?
Yes. Oh no. She's
Game
a
changer.
Game changer.
Game changer.
No.
Changed my mind.
Look.
She really voted out her mama?
She's a game changer because she voted out her own fucking mother.
Game changer. You've got swagger.
No. Like that to me.
That's really the shit, though. I mean, that
Not for me.
if we came down to me and you, I don't know if I could do
I'm
it.
not voting out my mama. Ever. Ever.
Would you vote me out?
It would have to be in the top 3.
Lies.
You see,
He says that with deceit.
People don't understand.
I need some more Zarka.
People don't understand how it would really go. It would be tough, like to vote out Willie, to vote out your dad, Sean, to vote out you.
There's no way in the world, if we go put on the same tribe, they would need us, number one, because we're physically there and we're practically the team. Number two, it's just if you already got an alliance of 2, so you might as well jump on the bandwagon.
You have to understand me.
And yeah, man, you look great. You're really looking a lot younger than usual.
Yao Man's looking good, huh?
He looks like a character from Mulan. Honestly.
He beaten Ozzy and everything.
Don't lie.
Yep.
Ozzy, I'm disappointed. No.
Yep.
Balancing?
Straight up. Oh yeah.
Agility?
Yao Man is the man.
Yeah, man, you've got skills. You've come a long way, and your hair has changed quite a bit.
He shaved.
Dude, he looks like he's got some legs on him.
I think
He looks like he's ripped up.
I think he. Yeah.
This Bruce Lee looking
Look
mother.
at Laura's daughter. Listen, I was nice to her, and I never said anything negative to her. And then she did this. Video thing. Y'all probably can look it up. It's Laura and her daughter. They did this video thing saying how much they hate me and why I shouldn't have won. So I'm like, wait, I thought that she was cool with me, but no.
Anyway, well, on that note, Laura's daughter, you'll always be Laura's daughter. So, Sophie, you're looking better. I mean, you're getting in shape.
That's Sarah.
Okay.
Oh, this guy. The bald head.
What's his name?
Tony.
Tony.
Look at him. What's he look like?
He looks like a police officer.
Doesn't he have a name like a police officer too?
He's got a name. He's got
He'd
that
be like,
bullshit tribal
"What's your
tattoo
name?"
like one, too.
Like, you're a cop. No, I'm not. What's your name? Tony. You're a cop.
You look great. Hey, hashtag Blue Pride. Love you, brother.
Oh, no, yeah,
Thank
real.
you for serving.
So he was voted out really early. Sandra was voted out early, too.
Well, no wonder you won fucking 3 times in a row. You don't need no more money.
Right.
If you done botched that, then you shouldn't have.
I think she still works, though.
Last time I talked to Sandra, she was in a nice bikini, and she was in a.
nice.
Boy, I tell you what, out of all them ladies, you're definitely the one I was looking at. I'm just kidding. No, but I miss you, girl. It's really
You got along with Sandra?
hell yes.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, shit.
Every once in a while, I'm like, hey, what's
So
going
if we
on?
played, you vote me out. Sandra's going to talk you in.
Sandra, you're my girl, Blue. No, I'll probably have to vote her out. Either that or she's going to give me some cash she's got at the crib.
Some cash? So these are the game changers. One of Brandon's friends just texted him, and he texted him to listen to my podcast, and he said he sounds like someone doing porn.
Honestly,
I didn't know I had the porn sound. I never even thought I had the radio sound.
you know what's crazy is, on that subject, I just feel like...
On the porn subject,
I just feel like
I just feel like
our
this was-
PC...
what,
Our PC level's at an all-time low. But honestly, look, when Jeff, I'm going to call you out for this. Whenever you told, and you gave America, you teased America with, hey, Who's ready to see Russell and Brandon on my first finale? Who's ready to see Russell and Brandon Hantz see? You made it such a big deal.
Yeah, he did.
You know why you did it? Because you know it would be viral. Hashtag viral.
Viral.
Dude, if
The
anybody,
Russell Show.
look, no matter what differences me and CBS or me and production or me and whatever have, which is completely confusing to me because I told y'all everything and I was completely respectful. Not on that subject, but anyways, if you guys were to make it possible for me and my uncle to play again, despite how fast we get voted out, despite
that.
your views until we're
that.
gone will be amazing. Just to see our faces on that roster. Do you realize that's why Golden State just won their last playoff game, is because Kevin Durant plays with Steph Curry now. That's what it would be. It'd be like Russell and Brandon, the two fucking all-stars in one team.
You know what's wrong with society nowadays?
Everything.
Yeah, no, well, they believe what you tell them. If you tell them it's game changers, they believe it. If you tell them this or that, they believe it. That's why Hillary Clinton didn't win. That's why we have a retarded president, because we're sick of you telling us things that's not true. We're sick of you telling us things. Oh, it's game changers. Oh, no worries. This is all game changers. Hey, oh, no worries. This is Hillary Clinton. She doesn't lie. Oh, no worries. Yeah, we're sick of it. So, guess what? We rebel. And I'm hoping CBS and SEG, which is Survivor, straighten up and do things right, because I don't want to see them canceled. The route that they're going.
The day that I got and stepped foot on the show,
Brandon and
episode
Russell.
2.
Think about that for a second. If we was on the same tribe.
Do you know
Brandon
how
and
many
Russell.
people would be licking our nuts going, hey, let's be on alliance. Let's
don't
make
know
an
about
alliance. No, let's make an alliance. That's exactly what we'd get.
You think?
We're the celebrities of the fucking show. We're the. Do you know
about
everyone?
that.
No, everyone likes a Hantz, whether they hate us or not.
Yeah. Well,
Do you know how many
yeah, I
people
know
would be
that,
like, "Oh
but
my God, I can't believe you're back"?
Then they'll
How
vote
did that
us
happen?
out. That I just played my third time. They were just like that. Oh, it's Russell Hantz.
You know what they
Okay, let's vote him out.
Okay. Well, then do this.
Tell us.
Put us on our own island. I don't know. Exile Island would probably be the only chance we had, honestly.
No, me, Brandon, Ozzy,
Let's
else?
pick our cast.
Sandra for
You
you.
pick 3.
You
I'll
can
pick
have
3.
Sandra.
No, I'll pick Ozzy on my team.
Okay, you pick 3. You pick 3.
I'll say Ozzy. Do we have to pick one girl, two
You gotta
boys?
pick somebody that's TV worthy too.
No, well, Ozzy's 100%
Yeah, no,
TV.
of course.
So he's on my team. I would definitely have to. Oh shit, Eric.
Oh, so that's your 3?
Dude. Eric and me and Ozzy
Okay,
would
I'm
kill
gonna let you pick
challenges.
5.
Okay, Eric Reichenbach would
So
kill.
you, Ozzy, Eric.
Yes.
Who?
Oh, dude, this is
more.
tough. This is craziness.
2 more, and then I'm gonna pick my 5, and then my 5 competes against his 5. It might be a good thing having like a schoolyard pick with me and Brandon.
Gravedigger, James.
No, you can't have James.
Come on.
No.
You can't. I'm taking him. You gave me the
If
first
you get
pick.
Ozzy, I get Ozzy.
I'll take Boo Burness, that one guy.
I get.
I take him
Okay,
as
let's
a
do it like
mulligan.
this. Let's do it like this. You pick one, I pick one.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm picking Ozzy right off the bat. That's my boy.
That's a good pick. And I'm picking James. So you got Ozzy.
So I gotta pick a
got
big boy.
James. Right, it's your turn now.
I need to pick someone to match his stamina and his horse-like length.
Who you pick now?
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to kill you with this one. Rupert.
Now I pick.
Pick Rupert.
So you have Ozzy, you and Rupert. Holy shit.
That's a show.
Me, James, and Michaela. Michaela Wingle.
Okay, I see how this is going. Sandra, bitch.
Okay, now we have the girls competing against the girls, and it's Michaela against Sandra.
Sandra will smack
Please.
her in the face. Sandra's Mexican.
Sandra can't roll over. By the way, Brandon's half Mexican, so he can say that.
I could say it. Politically or not.
So I got James, me, Michaela.
I've got Sandra, Rupert. My shit's
sorry, I
looking
get to
terrible.
go
And
again.
Ozzy, you got yours. And I
to
got
go
one more
again.
pick.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Boo. Boo from Fiji.
Who's that? I don't remember that character.
He's my fourth pick. He's my fourth pick.
Guys, you're gonna have to look that up in the deep archives.
He won more challenges than anybody in the history of the game.
I don't remember that either.
No, with all total, like combined, like team challenges and individual challenge, he has more. Nobody talks about that, but yeah.
Absolutely. I would probably have to say, just to spice it up, Richard Hatch. This is because I know him personally.
You're getting yourself in a bind. I'm gonna go ahead and go my last pick, pick 5. That none of you even know. Her name is Krista Klump, my 5th pick.
You, my friend, just stepped on some rattlesnakes. Number one, I'm going to tell you this much. That X situation he's got going on over there just bit him in the ass. I won this whole fucking game if it depends on it. He got 2 bitches over there getting into a fight right off the bat.
They're
Fist
both
fight.
married, both.
And they're both feeling things.
They're both married. They both got their own shit going on. The reason I like that is because I trust them.
It's because he's got swagger.
Swagger. Tell Jeff. Tell Jeff I got
Jeff,
swagger.
you got swagger,
Tell Jeff
bro.
I got who got more swagger, me or Jeff?
I don't know, dude. He's got some. His
Jeff
lineup.
ain't got no.
Have you seen Saved by the Bell? Remember that guy, Zach? Yeah, his ex-wife? That's Jeff's baby mama right now, son. That is his baby. Zach from Saved by the Bell, the blonde? That's his ex-wife.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
You just found
Well,
out.
she did something wrong.
He did something wrong. Because he doesn't look the same. He
Zach
looked.
did something wrong?
Zach from Saved by the Bell? I don't know his full real name.
Yeah.
But he fucked up. And he gained some weight.
So Jeff is the man, though.
The man. He stepped in there. Actually, I met Zach's from Saved by the Bell's kids at the finale.
That's nice.
It was really cool. They're no real cool kids, bro. Tune in, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. For Real Talk with Russell and Brandon.
That's we don't have the music. We got music, but just like it's right after you said that. That's how it would go.
Yeah, it really would. It actually went.
All right, that's it. End of show.